Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the sexual reproduction in plants, a mode of reproduction in which two parents or two gametes involved, and it is the most common mode of reproduction in flowering plants that involve the fusion of two reproductive cells called gametes. And in flowering plants, the flower is the reproductive organ of a plant. Now let's recall what you have learned about the parts of a flower in class 6. We know that a flower has a four whorl: sepal, petal, stamen and pistil. The outermost whorl or circle of the flower is known as a sepal. It is a green leafy structure that protects the flower when it is in its bud stage, and collectively the sepals are known as calyx. The second whorl is the most attractive and colorful whorl of the flower. It is known as petal, and collectively we call the petal as corolla. It is scented, means it has fragrance, and it is colorful to attract the insect for pollination. The third whorl of the flower is known as a stamen. It is known as a stamen, or it is a male reproductive part of the flower, and it has two parts. Stamen is the male reproductive organ of the plant, and it has two parts, anther and the filament. The swollen tip of the filament or the stamen is called the anther, and the stalk or long tubular structure is called filament. And anther contains pollen grain. Pollen grains contain the male gametes, and pollen grains appear as a yellow powdery substance. The innermost whorl or the fourth whorl of the flower is known as a pistil. It is the female reproductive organ of the plant, and it is made of three parts: stigma, style and ovary. The top sticky part of the pistil is called style. Stigma. And the middle part of the pistil is called style, and it is a tube which connects stigma to the ovary. The swollen part at the bottom of a pistil is called ovary, and the ovary contains ovules. These are the tiny structures. Ovules produce female gamete. They produce female gamete, and each ovule contains only one female gamete called egg. You can see here, it is the cross section of the anther. If we cut the cross section of the anther, then we will find pollen grain inside the anther. And sometimes we have observed that some flowers have either male or either female organ, means they have either pistil or stamen. Such type of flowers which contain either pistil or stamen, they are called unisexual flower, and they are also known as a incomplete flower. For example, papaya, pumpkin, bitter gourd, watermelon, cucumber, corn, date palm, they produce unisexual flower. Whereas the flower which contain both reproductive organs like pistil as well as stamen, they are called bisexual. As the name indicates, bi means both sexes are present in a flower. Rose, mustard, china rose, lily, gulmohar, pea, petunia produce bisexual or complete flowers. And both male and female unisexual flowers may be present in the same plant. Sometimes they are present in a same plant, means a single plant may have a male as well as a female flower, or sometimes they have a different plants, means male plant is different and female plant is different. So there is a home assignment regarding sexual reproduction for you. Define sexual reproduction, name the male and female reproductive part of a flower, draw a well-labeled diagram of a complete flower, and differentiate between the unisexual and bisexual flower, and give 4 examples of each. Thank you.